Hi, it's Jialing. Today I'm going to paint a boat in Taipei, Guandu. This harbor is in front of the Guandu temple. I really like this place. Okay, after finish my drawing, I start to paint my first wash with yellow ochre. It's a sunny day, and in this painting, I already planned the values. So the sky and the water will be my light, and the focal point is a do you see the red house, the little red house? And near the red house, I will paint the 3 or 4 boat, and that's my focal point in my middle round. And I continue paint downward using yellow ochre and a bit of red and burnt sienna, and be aware of the highlight. Now I begin to paint the water area. I use cobalt blue and a bit of turquoise green, and keep painting downward. You might think it's a bit dark, but when it dries, it will be lighter, so no problem. And keep painting down. I feel the water has a bit of a greenish, so I add a green. And when I paint it downward, I keep adding more paints. Now I'm using burnt sienna with a bit purple, just to paint the foreground boat and make it mixing together freely. Don't care about too much about it. And when the paint's not drying, I need to go back to the water to paint the ripples, the waves, when the paint's still wet. And this is a fun part. I like to paint the ripple. And adding the ultramarine blue and all the previous mixtures is okay in this stage. And now I touch the paper. Actually, the first wash is just finished, and the sunny day, so the paper dries so fast, so I can paint my second wash right away. I mix some green and paint the background vegetations, trees, field. It's okay, it's background, just indicate greenish. And be aware of not to paint the red house, the little red house. I will use and paint the negative painting. Before it's dry, I keep adding darker green to make it more interesting. And I plan to make the road light tone, so now I begin to paint the walls behind the boat. In this stage, I need to make the negative painting to show the boat shapes. And it's also my dark area, so I use ultramarine with burnt sienna or cobalt blue. keep doing the negative painting and to leave the gaps occasionally, because the paint dries so fast, so I need to use my spray gun time to time to keep it moisture. Now I switch the value. In the reality, you see it's a white leather, but in my painting I want it to be dark. I use dark value on it, so it's okay. And now I start to paint the shadows of the boat using previous gray mixture but lighter. To paint the boat, you can think it's a banana shape, and the vertical part will be under the shadow. So you can use this principle to paint the other boats. And this part needs lots of patience. And now I'm using the knife to regain the white. You can use your nail, it's okay. I don't like using masking glue because I feel it's a bit too artificial to me. So I like to use a knife or nail or any other ways to keep the white. And now it's my favorite part to paint the boat, the reflections. I use it's a Chinese brush, and I feel it's perfect for painting the reflections of the water. It's just feeling so free and good. When I was a children, my mom bring me to a calligraphy artist who is her friend, and to learn calligraphy for a couple years. So I really like the free feeling of painting watercolor using the Chinese brush or any kind of brush. It's very natural. And I keep adding darker touch to make it more realistic. Now it's time to paint a little red house, and it's important have it to balance the painting. Just add in some shadows and then it's done. And I use very rich creaming pen to paint my foreground boat. I need to make it dark because the painting needs a dark area to bring the viewer to my focal point, but it shouldn't be too fussy. Now I paint my darkest dart to emphasize the boat. The painting is nearly finished. I'm using titanium white to paint the mixing white highlight or some fishing pole, the vertical line. The painting is finished. I really enjoyed the process, and thank you for watching today. I hope you like today's video. See you soon. Bye bye.